click on the subscribe button and remember to press the bell icon for regular notifications from our digital blogger. Hello friends, welcome to our digital blogger. Today we are going to compare two bank-based full-service stockbrokers, SBI Securities with Kotak Securities. Now, in this comparison, we will be talking about company backgrounds, account opening and maintenance charges, brokerage plans, exposure or leverage offered across different segments, accuracy of research, performance of trading platforms, and some other features that can help you to figure out which of these two stockbrokers is going to be a better choice for you. Let's get started. Now, these full-service stockbrokers have been around for a while. Kotak Securities was launched in the year 1994, while SBI Securities is a little younger, launched in the year 2006. They have limited presence offline with just 114 branches across India, while Kotak Securities is present in more than 1200 locations across different parts of the country. Both of these stockbrokers are members of Bombay Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. If you're looking to open an account with them, SBI Securities does not charge you for trading account opening or maintenance, while Demat account opening and AMC are pretty expensive at 850 and 350 respectively. Kotak Securities will charge you 750 rupees to open the trading account, and to maintain the Demat account you need to shell out 600 rupees every year. So from account opening perspective, SBI Securities is slightly expensive, 750 versus 850, while in terms of AMC, Kotak Securities is certainly very expensive as compared to SBI. Having said that, both of these stockbrokers are premium in nature. These values are very high as compared to a lot of stockbrokers, be it full service or discount brokers. So you have to be sure in what particular aspect you're going to love these kind of stockbrokers, and then should be ready to shell out some money before you open the account. If you're looking to put your trading using the services of these stockbrokers, SBI Securities charges you 0.5% for equity delivery. Kotak Securities almost similar at 0.49. In other segments as more or less these stockbrokers charge you at a similar level. This is one difference. Equity option is 100 rupees per lot, very expensive here. But Kotak Securities, look at this, 300 rupees per lot. In this segment, more or less similar here as well. So this is the only differentiating point between these two stockbrokers. Otherwise they are at a similar brokerage level. But again, like in the case of account related charges, brokerage is also super duper expensive. There are stockbrokers that charge you 10 rupees, 20 rupees respective of your trade value, while these stockbrokers are going to charge you a percentage of your trade value. So for example, if you trade for 1 lakh rupees, 50,000 you buy, 50,000 you sell, total turnover is going to be 1 lakh rupees. In that particular case, SBI Securities is going to charge 0.5% of that 1 lakh, which actually is 500 rupees, 490 in case of Kotak Securities. So no comparison whatsoever of these stockbrokers with the discount ones, but between these two stockbrokers too, they are more or less similar except equity options. Then we have exposure or leverage. For people who do not understand this concept, it's pretty simple. It's kind of a short-term loan offered by your stockbroker at a specific interest rate. Now this interest rate is negotiable. It ranges in the range of around 15% to 22% depending on your stockbroker. SBI Securities gives you 10 times for intraday and 15 times for 3 times for delivery, sorry for that. Kotak Securities gives you 15 times for intraday and similarly 3 times for delivery. So, if you look at the other segments here very closely, 3 times consistently here. In case of SBI, Kotak gives you 5 times or 2 times more or less. But these are not too extreme values. There are stockbrokers that can provide you 30, 40 times of exposure. So you have to be very sure on what kind of expectations or preferences you have from your stockbroker, and based on that only you should be making a choice. Going ahead, if you talk about customer service, now these are full service stockbrokers, but SBI Securities lives up to its name, the SBI, although they have email support, phone, toll-free number and offline branches. But when it comes to the actual ground reality, the quality of service is actually pathetic. I will not step away from using that word, simply because if you talk about the mode of communication, the quality of resolution, the time they take to resolve even a basic query, they have no SLA there. They do not really follow any sort of benchmarks. So SBI Securities, when it comes to customer service, does a disastrous job. Kotak Securities is relatively better. In fact, it's pretty good, around industry average or slightly better than that. Email support, live chat, phone, toll-free number, offline branches. So all kind of communication channels have been opened up by this full service stockbroker, and the quality of the service provided is also good. So between these two stockbrokers, without any doubt whatsoever, for customer service, you can go ahead with Kotak Securities. Then we have research and trading products. Now, full service stockbrokers provide you all kinds of tips and recommendations, and that too on a regular basis. Although SBI Securities and Kotak Securities provide you all kinds of those, be it technical reports or fundamental reports or daily, weekly, monthly, yearly kind of reports, or IPO level reports, or budget related analysis. They have everything in the store, but the accuracy, the performance, especially in case of SBI Securities, is way below average. Kotak Securities is certainly better, and they do provide you all kinds of tips and recommendations. They in fact have got a segregation of different research products so that the customers, the clients, do not get baffled. They do not get confused with all kinds of research done by this full service stockbroker, and then they pick and choose on what exactly they are looking for. Performance and accuracy in case of Kotak is definitely better than SBI. Trading segments, you cannot trade in commodity segment if you are a client of SBI. Other than that, more or less with both of these stockbrokers, you can trade across equity, mutual funds, IPOs, currency. In case of Kotak Securities, commodity is also open for trading. Finally, there are some other features, but these should be limited. In fact, they are limited to a certain set of clients. You have to see whether you need things like robo-advisory, you need margin funding, relationship manager, 3-in-1 account. Now, 3-in-1 account is definitely provided by both of these stockbrokers, simply because it can only be provided by a bank. Now, 3-in-1 account, what really happens is your bank account is connected with your trading account, and the fund transfer process between these two accounts happens automatically. You do not need to do any sort of manual fund transfers. So that provision is provided by SBI and Kotak Securities respectively. Now, let's talk about their trading platforms. They've got presence across different devices. We'll start with the mobile application. For that, we need to check out Google Play Store.
The mobile app of SBI Securities, also called SBI Smart Mobile Trader app, rated at 3.1 by around 5,000 users. Out of that, around 37% have rated this app negatively. Overall satisfaction score stands at around 63%, way below than the industry average. If you look at the stats here, the last update was done on 17th of March 2017. We're recording this video in July, so it's been good 3-4 months that this app has seen the last update. Now, number of installs in the range of 1 to 5 lakh again. So, number of installs definitely can be credited to the brand created by SBI. But when it comes to the quality of the mobile application, number-wise, quality-wise, there is a lot that can be done. There are so many issues with this application. For example, number of features are limited. For example, performance or speed is a big concern as well. So you might find yourself losing out on execution of orders, losing out on the right time to perform the technical or fundamental analysis. So that is a big worry for intraday traders. Similarly, if you look at the UI, it's pretty basic in nature. Color choice is good, but overall navigation can be a challenge, especially for beginners. So certainly this app is not a recommendable solution for your trading. There are so many apps available in the market today that can provide you much better trading experience with higher number of features. Then we have Kotak Securities mobile app. Now this app is called Kotak Stock Trader. KST is rated at 3.9 by around 10,200 users. Out of that, around 15% have rated this app negatively. Overall satisfaction score stands at around 85%. Industry standards are pretty low from that perspective. Updation was done last time on 7th of July 2017. Generally, Kotak Securities update their mobile app in the range of 3 to 4 weeks. It can be improved. Number of installs 1 to 5 lakh. Again, the credit goes to the brand equity. Now, number wise, slightly better than the one provided by SBI Securities. There are two concerns. One is the performance, the speed, especially if you're living in a smaller city or you are using a lower internet connection bandwidth, you might not find a seamless user experience while you're trading this application. Secondly, the application's overall experience in terms of accessing different features, navigation from one to another can be cumbersome, can be troubling at times. So although there are concerns, but it should be resolved by this bank-based stockbroker. Looking at their update frequency cycle, we have better hopes from this stockbroker than SBI Securities for sure. So if you want to pick one of these two stockbrokers as far as the mobile app is concerned, without any doubt, you can go ahead with KST, Kotak Stock Trader.
As far as other trading platforms from these stockbrokers are concerned, we'll start with Kotak Securities. They've got a browser-based trading application. You go to the website of Kotak Securities, click on login, put in your trading account details, and you can start trading using this application. This is a browser-based lightweight application. You do not need to download or install anything to run this application. The only concern is that it is not responsive in nature. Generally, web-based browser applications are pretty responsive. You can use it across multiple devices, but in case of Kotak Securities, that is clearly not the case. In terms of number of features, it's exhaustive too. Performance and speed is fine. Then Extra Light is a lighter version. If you're living in a smaller city, then you can use this particular application. The number of features are limited in nature. At the same time, if you're looking for technical and fundamental analysis, it will not be able to give you that kind of provision too. It gives you a basic level idea, but you can't really go in detail using this application. Then there is KeytoX. This is one of the most mature trading applications in the whole country. If we talk about top 10 trading applications in India, KeytoX from Kotak Securities certainly is part of the list. The trading software gives you multiple types of features. It gives you research reports and recommendations. Since it's full service stockbroker, they all provide you all kinds of recommendations and research at fundamental and technical level. You get access to the market information, so you get to know how is the market moving, what particular stocks are taking the market up, which particular stocks are going to lose the market momentum. So there are multiple aspects and multiple tips in a way that you can make an idea by yourself as well. You can add multiple watch lists too. In a single watch list, there is a provision to add around 100 scripts. So that's pretty exhaustive too. For technical and fundamental analysis, you will be able to provide yourself with technical indicators, heat maps, charts, or optional strategies too. So KeytoX is more or less a software that is complete in nature, literally, and you can use this application for all kinds of trading or investments you are looking forward to. In case you want to have a detailed look, we have a review of KeytoX done here, where we highlight the specific features of the application that are required, the configuration setup, then the negatives and positives of using this application if you are a client of Kotak Securities. So this is KeytoX, and these are multiple trading platforms offered by this stockbroker. Then let's check out the trading applications offered by SBI Securities in comparison to it, and see which one we can choose for you. So SBI Securities trading platforms include SBI Smart Express. This is also a terminal-based solution like was the KeytoX. Now in this case, you get access to multiple types of features. The design, the usability is also good in nature, but the problem here is the performance, the speed. So if that is one area you're looking forward to, and most of the traders are actually, then yes, that application is not really that recommended. Then we have Smart Web. This is the browser version of the terminal-based solution offered by SBI Securities. Again, this is lightweight in nature. You can use it across devices. It doesn't require much of a configuration. So from that perspective, it's highly usable. At the same time, it's responsive in nature. So that would mean that even if it's a mobile or a tablet, you will be able to perform your trading using different devices without any inconvenience. Mobile app is something we have already discussed. Now it really depends on the kind of device you're looking forward to for your trading. If you're using a desktop based solution, or if you're looking for a terminal solution, you should actually go ahead with KeytoX. For browser based application, you can go either with SBI Securities and Kotak Securities. Not much of a difference. But again, if you talk about the mobile app, like we discussed in the discussion of Google Play Store, that Kotak Securities KST is much more a mature and high performance trading application than SBI Securities mobile app. So these are different trading platforms offered by these two stockbrokers. Now let's get back to the presentation. So these are different areas where we have compared SBI Securities with Kotak Securities. Now you have to see what are your preferences, and based on that you can make a choice. However, if you want to talk to the executive of either of these two stockbrokers, or you want our advice in finding out the most suitable stockbroker for you, you can check out this link digitalblogger.com/free callback broker choice. Put in your details and your preferences there, and we will be setting up a callback for you absolutely free. So that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching it. We hope you liked it. In case you did, please go ahead and press the thumbs up button. We'll really appreciate that. You can also subscribe to our channel, Our Digital Blogger, at YouTube for similar videos in the future. We have presence on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and SlideShare, where we post content on a regular basis. You can subscribe us there and stay updated with the market information. So thank you so much again for watching the video. Bye bye.